Dear Calculus, I'm sorry that man Erdman is your teacher. Let me be honest, it takes a genius to get an A. Your grade is not responsive. I look at him and wish these kids would have taken stats class. I'm sorry that you gotta study up and then sit in front of him. Math is hard, I know, the homework's always gonna follow you home. Sometimes our teachers make mistakes that affect us till we learn. And you're a smart kid that need good leadership. Let me be your mentor since Calc Daddy don't teach you Never let a man lower your grades, son. Either you feel right there or pop that cap on your head, son. Never fail in the calculus business, it's bad addition. Please remember you could be a teacher even if you failed calc. Never play set game, whether green or red. You a bald man, even if it don't benefit your grade. Do some homework, get some discipline. Don't cut them corners like Calc Daddy did. That's what failing calculus. Don't pay to take that AP test. Take the dual credit instead. Understand, no throwing tests and hiding grades, that's law. Don't be ashamed about how slow you work. That's how you choose maths. Don't have an F to get an F to hide again. Be sure 5% will comprehend, but 95 is lost. Be proud of who you are. Your strength comes from within. A lot of teachers, that's real, but Calc Daddy ain't one of them. And you know nothing like her. She'll carry your stuff as queen. Can't understand me right now? Just play this when you confused.
Dear limits, your test got some limits, I hope you can understand them. Especially with all the curves with gaps, you gotta solve it. You're a student, so you know how it feels to get assigned it. With the motion, hoping Earth can't see you in your blank assignment. Dear limits, you gave birth to a master procrastinator. Even using A-Rock to prove averages is a huge favor. I think you should ask for more holes and more jumps and more tangents. I'm using I-Rock for all these single point slopes. Tangent line intuition, trying to find that instant position. You made a horrible freaking exam, the nerve of you, Erdman. Students, sit down, what I'm about to say is heavy, now listen. Your hole's a fractional zero, above the zero. I think holes like this should be replaced from the left and the right to get fixed up in a table for the rest of the problem. I'm a hasty and me, have a fixates with bobs and even some builders. You get test defenders on photo math that he keep on daily gene check. A VA should never be ignored and you can't even ever remove them. And we gotta get rid of discontinuities. Knowing there's jumps like these lurking. Screw a calc battle, Ernest will teach so all these students can learn with purpose. I've been in industry 4 years and I'm gonna tell you one little secret. There's some calc stuff going on and only one of these teachers gonna teach it. They be streamlining equations all outside of the classrooms and calling it simple. They give homework from themselves to further push their quota. To any student doing this math, know that you're playing yourself. Or better, you're selling your IVT to the weird one, not the easy one. Bobby Builder said we can fix it, so I'ma fix mine. The limit about approach infinity, it's only a matter of time. Hey Erdman, keep the limits away. Hey Erdman, keep the homework away. To anybody that embodied the love for mathematics, keep the limits away. They're looking at you too, if you're standing by him. Keep the limits away, I'm looking to pass through any math class there is. Keep the students safe.
Your derivatives imply that the limit's not active inside of here. He don't commit too much, but that's his games, yeah, that's for sure. You're gonna snap, crackle, pop inside his head. Gotta destroy students rather than take care of his own. Should be teaching you timetables or watching Cat Academy with you. Write your 18th birthday teaching rules with you. Instead, he's sued for Mr. Bus paying for testing, quiz, assignments constants you don't deserve. I want to tell you the equation, the ways, all sorts of kind, but I guess to change the rate, just need the product true. Cause your math is the future, but you don't know how to do them. Which has always been an illusion, but that's the math he's used to. Set high D low or low D high, whichever it may come first. You know, sometimes you don't need the reason. I would like to say it's not your fault, but that he's hiding another formula. Give him the product. That's the reason I have lost that standard. Even the babies like you can learn the power. Give you some confidence to go through class. It's hope later. Never want to hear you complain about a test, because that's a special rule. Implicit in the class with UICS for differentiation. You need to know that drives eternity and trumps all pain. If you really need to, you could just go to the hospital. I'll tell you what your limit is. Simply just put F prime over D prime. The cunning dead beat. I should never say you're pathetic. It's a ram.
dear integrals, I know you're probably thinking I'm really trying to be cynical, but truthfully the way I'm about to rip you apart is clinical. It's supposed to be an enjoyable class playing those games, but it's messed up ever since you mentioned Newton's name. Why'd you stoop so low all the way down to the x-axis, huh? Guess integrals is lost when the Riemann sum doesn't reach ya. And I like to understand the RL, MRAM, and TM 56, but you childish, act like a grown man. You got teaching problems, listening problems, yip yapping and balding problems, integration plus C, integrating student problems. You subs a lovely start, but remember to change the limits, both the top one and the bottom. I try to emphasize these rules, cause I know that you haven't learned nothing. Think it's definite, but it can be indefinite. That is puzzling. No confidence, let's recap some moments when you were grading. No plus easy to C plus, man. No intelligent thoughts in your brain. You're about as smart as some cattle. Identities on the fence, and a growing derivative canceled. The work that you've given us is improvised by your students. Can't channel your Isaac Newton even when you're taking the simplest integrals. You a shoddy teacher. You can grade our tests where you're late, ain't ya? You take forever on them. That's not right, that ain't how works taught us. Take that mask off, oof, put it back on like it's freshman year. Look at slope fields, that's ridiculous. Way too many solutions here, cause you lied about the integrals. You lied about the velocity. You lied about your hairline and our set time. All is perjury. Students cried about your calc class. They cried about your homework. They asked you. You threatened them, figure it out or I'm gonna fail you. You talked about position, then you talked acceleration. You lied about that easy unit that was supposedly gonna come. Miss Works is the only teacher that can offer you some help, man. Screw a calc battle. This is a year-long battle with Erdman.